Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Gemini is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is totally free, does not cost you anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards. Use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Gemini, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And this is discovery. This is clarity. This is certainty. This is a mind that is no longer searching for answers. So, what was the question? Let's find out. Let's put this into some context. Yeah. See what are we finding? Oh, we've got the World card here. This could be, well, it could be that we were looking for an answer about closure. Okay? I feel like something is reaching a completion here. And we needed either some sort of an indication, some sort of a sign. We wanted clarity and certainty that this, yes, indeed, is over. Okay? Here was you searching for those answers. Yeah. Star card. Okay. And the Death card and, Princess of Wands in the future position. I feel like this is kind of the energy that we're moving into. And I feel like this is really, I feel like there's a big transition in your life here. I feel like something big is changing. Something is coming to a conclusion. And it really is, it's an exciting thing. It's something that we're really like, you feel really enthusiastic about this. Let's see what else we've got. 4. Okay. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Don't do anything too impulsive that we ruin the foundation that we've built for our lives, right? Don't do anything that might jeopardize your health or your wealth. A lot of fire energy here now in combination with the earth energy. So it does feel like we've been trying to follow our star. We've been trying to get out of our head a little bit because I think you've been trying to figure out the answer. You've been doing the math on something. But really it's just a matter of following the clues, following the starlight, and realizing that, yes, there is this transition that we're in the middle of. This is really, really interesting here. I feel like something has dawned on you. I feel like this is a moment of clarity. This is an aha moment. And you're realizing something about where you are, who you are, and what your boundaries are right now. And with that Death card, I feel like it's something that we're letting go of. We're in the middle of this transition, and I really think we're transitioning into power. Fire and earth, right? Fire and earth. This is maybe really you kind of taking the initiative in your life and getting, maybe this could be a relationship, could be a marriage, could be a job situation. And we're just looking for the sign. We wanted that spiritual certainty that, yes, this is done. We can move on. I think this is you moving on. Okay? I think this is you. This is really you feeling the fire, feeling the confidence, feeling the elation, feeling the power now. This situation is over. This is you stepping in. This is like you being reborn into this very fiery, creative, very active energy. Very vibrant, very youthful even, you know? I wonder if you've been in a situation that has been just kind of dragging on and on and on, and you've been down here, 8 of Swords, wondering, when is it going to be over? When is this going to end? I think you're getting that answer now. Let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. I don't know what the situation is, okay? This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. We're going to set it down over here. We're going to put our very own Kelly Kapoor right there on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together, and it will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If at any point during this reading you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction down in the comments. Let's do it together. Let's make it a group exercise. Okay? Spirit's telling me there's something with acting. There's something that, and I'm trying not to interpret these prompts from Spirit that I get, but something about acting. Okay? Maybe that's something that you want to go into. Maybe that's something you feel you've been good at. Maybe you sort of feel that's what you've been doing. Acting, playing a role, right? Not being authentic. You've been just kind of going through something, playing that role. It's time to take a different role now. It's time to do the passion project. It's time for you to write, direct, and star in your own show here, right? Fire and Earth. Your creation. It's time for you to lead your life. I wonder if this universe card was the restrictions that you had placed on yourself by being, this is the role that you took, right? And then the Eight of Swords is you trying to figure out how to get out of it, okay? I think that you were looking for you're looking for a sign. You wanted something from Spirit that said, yes, this is over. You're allowed to move on and do your own thing, okay? I don't know why, but I feel like March is going to be a very, very important month for you. What do you have coming up in March? I don't know if it's a birthday, anniversary, if it's some sort of a deadline, if it's some kind of like a grand opening, or the first show of something, or the start date for something in March. Yeah. Well, maybe it's your new acting gig, right? Maybe it starts in March. This is the Princess of Wands, very excited to be here. You're very fired up. I feel like there's this new life that's just that's growing in you. It's like you're a kid again. There's just this vibrant energy, this zest for life. You know, like your fire has just been rekindled. And it's because there was closure. You've gotten away from something, and now it feels almost like it feels good to be free. Yeah. I think someone in your life has a temper. Yeah, I don't think it's you. I think, I think that you've been feeling a little bit more temperamental lately, because we're in this Eight of Swords. You're in this frustration, really. So I think you've been a little bit snippy with people, maybe. But no, I think someone in your life had a big temper. I don't know if it was a father figure, grandfather, maybe. Maybe it was mom. I don't know. But I feel like somebody had a bit of a temper in your life. Yeah, like more than just the average person could say, I think. And I don't know if that's part of this closure. See, the Death card up here. Now, the Death card very rarely talks about actual death. It could be that someone has passed in your life. And I know this isn't really an easy thing to talk about. And I don't know that we really should. I think if this is the case for you, you understand what I mean about this feeling that there is closure now, there is some sort of finality here, and you are allowed to move on now. Maybe your obligation, this role that you are in, now it is over, and now it's time for you to live your life. It's time for you to get fired up again, right? To get passionate and to continue creating your future and your life. Okay? Maybe the universe card here is saying that you kind of put yourself on hold. Okay? There's a connection with Japan. I don't know what the connection to Japan is for you. Okay? Maybe something in March. Maybe something coming up in the future with that part of the world is significant for you. Okay? I also feel like there's a difficulty driving at night. Something with the eyes, there's glare, or you have cataract, there's some sort of eye condition where you don't drive at night, right? Spirit's showing me very glaring headlights at nighttime in a car. And I don't think you like to drive at night. I think you can. I think you don't like to. Yeah, that death card. It's a transition from one state of being to another here for you. And it's at the top of the path of the dove too. You see that? It's kind of like this is the thing that really is encapsulating this whole thing. It might be that there is someone in your life has made their transition, right? And I feel for whatever reason, I don't speculate on the nature of your relationship with that person, but I feel like there's closure now. And I feel like it's allowing you to get out of this frustrated Eight of Swords energy. Now we've got clarity, we've got certainty. Now it's almost like mentally, kind of spiritually now, kind of free. Okay? And I know that's not something really easy to talk about, but we've got these major arcana cards here. Okay? We are looking for that spiritual sign, that certainty, that indication that it's okay for us to transition out of this restricted energy, this zone that we've been in, this role that we've been in, that it's okay now to move forward into this creative energy. Okay? And I think you are getting the sign that you need, and I don't know if it is necessarily involving somebody passing. Okay? I feel for some of you it might be. And I'm feeling more of a maternal energy here. So I feel like it's, mom or grandma or somebody older, But I feel there's this really, it's a creative freedom. And it could be a job thing too. Maybe it's the ending of this contract, or maybe you're waiting for the sign from Spirit that says, yeah, it's okay for you to quit now. And maybe that's part of it. Maybe we are quitting something. And maybe we're waiting for Spirit to give us permission to quit. You're not a quitter. You don't give up on things. This is a very serious matter. That's why you've been racking your brain on it, trying to figure it out. That's why we've got all this spiritual, major arcana energy. This is not a situation that you take lightly. You're not someone that just, on a whim, I'm going to quit. I'm going to walk away from this thing. That's not you. So when you're having this situation, it's important. It's serious, because you don't quit easily. Okay, and you're looking for this sign because you're trying to move forward in the direction that you think you're meant to. Okay. With the Princess of Wands, we have to be careful because this is fire to earth. This is impulse. This is no restraint. There's no filter here. We have to be careful, otherwise I feel that we're going to be so enthusiastic, so just kind of overzealous, that we're going to end up kind of causing our own tower moment, right? Kind of disrupting something that is stable. We don't want to make any decisions or any kind of actions, any kind of impulsive behavior that's going to get us in trouble. Right? That's going to take something stable and make it a 5, make it unstable. Okay. So let's talk about the path of the serpent now. And as we do this, of course, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it really helps out the channel, and I appreciate that. Thank you. So the four of Pentacles is a stability. It's a situation that has been working, but we know it needs to change. And change is never that easy. That's why the 5 of Pentacles is called worry. It's dark. It doesn't look all that great. Because change is always difficult. It's for the best. We know that that things are changing for a good reason, in order to allow us to kind of build the future that we want, to make progress. With the 4 of Pentacles and this World card, I feel like you've kind of just put yourself on hold. I feel like you were on a path of, you were kind of following your destiny, or following your starlight, but because of this situation, things kind of got put on hold for you. Well, now with this closure, things are opening up again. Things are starting to move. We got a 5 of Wands and a 5 of Pentacles. Because of your will, your intention, Your consciousness, you are doing this on purpose. You are changing your life. You are expanding. You are embracing change, and we're getting this stagnant energy moving again. Right? It's your will. It's your decision. Right? And why do we see the Ace of Wands in the position of the difficult energy? Well, it's difficult because you've got to get out of this Eight of Swords. You need the clarity and the certainty to activate your will, because this is a big step. Putting these 5s in here are really going to shake up the stability of things. It's for the best, but you got to make certain that this is what you want to do. Once you do this, once you activate these aces, things are going to be in motion. Okay? This is a decision that you're not going to make. You don't make that kind of thing lightly. This is a serious situation for you, and I think that's why there's been a lot of thought about it. A lot of reasoning it out, doing the math, trying to plan, prepare, speculate. Okay? And I think now you really are receiving this sign. And this is going to be something that we move forward from. I'm kind of shocked by what these cards are saying today. I don't think I've ever been this shocked by a reading, right? Especially in this kind of a situation where it just says, we're excited to be done with this. We want closure. We want the sign. We want the indication from the universe that we can move on over here into our fire and earth energy. And we are done with this. We want to get back to following our star. This has been a situation that is limiting us, restricting us, putting walls around us. And we are in a way creating our own tower moment. We are breaking free of the limitations of this energy, whatever this situation is. We're causing a tower moment. We're causing this big shock, this big change in our lives to get things moving again. And this is progress. The 5 of Pentacles, this is progress. I think there are a lot of things that you want to do with your life. There are financial things that you need to take care of, physical things you got to do. You want to grow your life. You want to continue making progress. You haven't been able to for a while because of this situation. You've been stuck there. Now we're starting to shake things up. We're starting to move forward. Okay. Not only are we embracing change, but we are invoking change. Okay. And you really have this essential will. This is your consciousness. This is your awareness. This is the certainty. This is now the clarity and certainty of the Ace of Swords becoming the impulse to action. Because see, the Princess of Pentacles, this is earth and fire. And this is earth. And this is fire. The entire act of creation is fire to earth. The fire down manifests on earth. That is the instant act of creation. All this stuff here was limiting your ability to manifest your life. Well, now you're free. Now you're free to manifest. Okay? And the 5 of Wands especially, this is you now not waiting for permission, not feeling, I can't, I've got to do this. I can't, create my life because I have these other obligations. You're free of these. Now you can reach out and be the source of change. Yeah. This is you taking the power, taking the responsibility to advance your life, to change your life, whatever needs to be changed, whatever things need to grow and move. We got to get some movement in here. We got to dance, And I feel like you're an artist of some kind. I don't know if it's a visual artist or what. You do something that's very artistic. Yeah. I think in all of this, there is something that's not being said. Okay. And I don't know that this is really the passing of someone, but there is that possibility that you have lost someone recently. I almost feel like this is a conversation that we need to have. Like this is something that you just kind of have to come to this conclusion and speak it say what you need to say, right? Maybe this is a relationship that you really don't want anymore. Let's take a look at the mystery card. Let's see what we've got. Thank you, Kelly. Maybe this is going to be the Tower card. Maybe this is going to be, maybe it's going to be some water, because we really don't have any water in here because, well, we haven't been feeling it, right? So maybe we need that. Maybe we need a little bit of this kind of the satisfaction, the pleasure, the deep satisfaction, the soul level. We need like a 9 or a 10 of cups here. If you have a prediction, put it down in the comments. Well, we've got the moon. The moon is interesting because it is talking about a very significant change. We're right on the cusp of change here. But the hesitation, I think, is not only the attachment to this situation, but then also the darkness in front of you. You're kind of between a rock and a hard place. You're stuck between this situation and then an uncertain future. So what do? Do we stay where we are because at least it's predictable, at least it's familiar, or do we make this? Do we have this big tower moment and set off into outer space, not knowing what to expect? And that's the moon card. And we can never be 100% sure of the results of our decisions. That doesn't mean that we don't make any decisions. I mean, staying where you are, that's a decision too. We can never be 100% sure of what's out there waiting for us. We won't know until we go. And so this is kind of this is asking you to accept the sign that you're being given from Spirit and venture out into your unknown future and make it something, create something with it. You are the light. You are the consciousness. You are the torch that is bringing the light to this dark future. You're not going to see what's there until you, the torch, enter that room and illuminate it. So it's kind of a scary prospect, right? But what choice do you have here? Yeah. I think with these aces, it's telling me that there is no choice, that you know what you want to do, and you're just kind of taking that deep breath before you go into this unknown land, until you venture out into this unknown future. But with the two aces here, I feel like you are already committed. You're already ready. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, there's a link at the end of the video. There's a link down in the video description, and there might be one up here in the corner too. I'm really not sure. New readings for Gemini every Monday and Friday, 6 a.m. Chicago time. I'm here every day. You can come see me again tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free, does not cost you anything. And leave a comment for me. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.